What's up, guys? So today I'm back in with another video for you guys, right? So basically, this video is about how to export on Topaz Lab very fast. Like when you have a laptop that doesn't have a strong GPU or it doesn't have a GPU at all, it takes you like an hour to render. Let's say you have a 25 seconds shots you want to post, or let's say 30 seconds shots or 1 minute shots. You'll be getting around like 1 hour. So before I actually found this, I was just able to export, let's say, a 45 seconds clip. I export it in around 35 minutes. So it takes a long time. So I have to wait for a long time for me to export it. But I found a way to export it. So right now I can export a 45 seconds long video for around like 12 minutes, or let's say around 10 to 12 minutes, like that. So this particular one, I'm going to show you basically how to export it and what you're going to do. So firstly, you're going to come to After Effects and have your clip in After Effects. So once you have your clip, you can have my clip in After Effects. I've done everything there, so I need to export it. So the first thing you're going to do, right, you are not going to add effects. Let's say I come to After Effects, right? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut the clips. So if I'm making an AMV edit or a football edit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the clips. Let's say I'll use markers, right, and cut the clips at where I'm supposed to cut them. So once I cut the clips at where I'm supposed to cut them, I'm not going to add all those effects, all these effects, zooms and stuff, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the raw file like that to Topaz, because when you add all those zooms and all those stuff, it's going to add a lot of effects and you take time. So you're going to take the raw footage first to Topaz Lab. So I've already cut where I want from this edit, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first export this just like this. Let me show you. I'll export it just like this at 1080p. So I'll export that at 1080. So add to, sorry. So I'm going to go to File, Export, add to render queue. Make sure you just copy my settings, then come here, and this is how you export. So quick time, then basically I'll select the folder that I need it to be. So I want it to be here, I'll save it here. So I'm going to render it. I've exported the first clip. You don't need to export two of the clips, right? I'm doing this because I have to show you that it works. So that's why I'm doing it. So if I go to composition, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to settings. So you can see it's at 1080p, that's like at HD resolution, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to reduce the resolution of this by half, right? So you can reduce it you can divide it into 3 too, but it's going to be low. So I normally just stop at 2. I've tried it and I've seen that, okay, the 3 and then the 2, and then there's no any significance difference with the time, or there's no difference when you divide it by 3, and then you are going to lose the quality from here. So what I do is I'll just divide it by you're going to divide it by 2. Make sure you lock aspect so that it will change this. So if I click OK, I'm going to have this. So don't be scared of reducing the resolution, because we are going to upscale it in Topaz, right? So I'm going to change this to 50% on the scale. So I have this, right? So I'm going to also export this one in the same way. So now after exporting this particular clip, I'm going to go to Topaz Lab, right? So you need to close After Effects because it takes a lot of RAM and space. So I'm going to go to Topaz. So this is the first video we sent. This is 1080p, that's we exported. This particular one is the second one we exported. So you can see the difference in size, 2.24, and you can see the difference in size. So let me import the first one so that we can see the time. So before you start exporting, once you come to Topaz Labs, what you're going to do, you're going to go to File, then Preferences, then you can come here and make sure you select your GPU here yourself. So if you have multiple GPUs, you can pick the one that is best. So I used to have this at 100. So here to processes. So directories you support, you select your directories, the output, you just copy my settings, interface. So advanced, I don't have any default preset. I just leave it at none because I used to change it most of the time. Then click save. So once you're done, I'm going to select a particular one that I used to use, this particular one, this preset that I made. So I'm going to, instead of having it at original, right? Okay, let's see. Let me just have it at original. But when we come to the next one, I'm going to do it at 2x, right? At original, that's resolution that we brought it. This is the 1080p and stuff like that. So you can actually see my uh, this is my settings for if you want to copy it. So we have this. So if I click, let me export. So you can also copy all these ones here. So I export it. So I want to show you that. I want to show you the timing for how long it will take. We are loading the model. So right now on this video, we just have a 24 seconds video, and then we have to wait for 24 minutes to be able to render a 24 second video. You know how long it will take. So if I have multiple videos, I'll be stuck and stuff like that, right? So you can see we have 0.5 FPS for the rendering, and that's bad. So let me close this video. Let me close it. Let me close this. Let me also close the video. So I'll select the other one, this one here, the other one. So I'm going to select the same one, but I'm not going to leave it at original. Now I'm going to do it 2x. Once you do 2x, it goes back to 1080p, right? That's what we want. So if let me export it now, you're going to see significant difference. So you can basically see that we cut it to from 24 minutes to around 8 minutes 58 seconds. So, and then you are going to get the same, almost the same quality, not the same, because definitely that one will be better, but not really better. But then this one actually cuts time for you and then gives you a good quality you can use and apply CC in After Effects. So that is basically how to do. You can see we have 1.3 FPS, but the other one we have 0.5. So the bigger the resolution you bring into to Topaz Lab, the more time to take. So I'm actually working on something to actually be able to reduce the resolution more, but keep the quality at that 1080 before bringing it to Topaz. So just make sure you like and subscribe. I'm going to